I decided to make a video. Now, if you are keeping up, this is in order. I kind of just am pumping all these videos out at the same time. So I have a bunch of footage for you guys. You might have noticed that this game's relatively new, so I decided to do kind of question and answers and I guess an all-around grasp of what this game is. This is a voxel-based game. Now, if you've seen this, you're probably like, oh, it's just like Minecraft. It looks like Minecraft. You will hate yourself for ever saying that once you play this game. I guess it's voxel-based. It's blocky, so I guess it's the only comparison it has besides shooting ores to collect like iron and silver and gold. But I mean, only 2 of the 3 that I mentioned are actually in Minecraft. This is obviously more combat based and whatnot. But what I've learned from this game, I guess I'll give some tips off the bat. Always have your highest potion. You always want to have around 50 flasks full of potion. Alright, you want to have that as your main tab. That's Q. That'll be your quick. Let's say I'm shooting. Pop Q, then I can drink, run back and forth. Now if you want to pop out of that because you accidentally hit it while you're drinking, just click stunt and that'll pretty much make you roll. Same thing with eating. That happens a lot. It'll get pretty aggravating. Now I have recently come into contact with my beetle, which you guys have seen before. I've only recently got him. He is an archer type as well who shoots, which I'll have some footage going over my voice right now. He shoots while I attack. So he is very helpful for me, but he doesn't draw really any attention away from them for me. He does, but he doesn't as well as a tank would. He is good, but I want a turtle. Because you want something, if you're an archer or mage, to keep distraction while you range attack. If they're always all up on you, you're not really doing your job well, and it's just going to be annoying. As these sisters come here and try to stare at me, I can see you. I can see you, Verona. Don't even try to. They probably just never seen my kind in here before. Now, in this game, like I said, you're gonna want to get a mount no matter what. Only certain animals are mountable. You will pick these up through killing animals, and they will allow you. I know salted caramel is squirrel. This caramel chocolate is a desert runner, which is pretty much just a bird head with like 2 legs that runs. I really want it. No desert biome also. I don't know what licorice is. I will have a picture up on the screen right now of all the known food items that you need to tame them. Pretty much it keeps you going and keep wanting to play the game to just tame whatever pet. Now make sure when you get it, you go into a higher level taming area, like a second or third town out when you have it, because if you go to your first town and tame it just because you're traveling through, you'll really regret having like a level 4 pet. You won't be able to use it. It'll just be terrible. Now the way I fight, which I will have a video here, it's pretty much just a tap back and forth. You want to run left and right as much as possible, mainly one direction, because once you turn back, like I do, back and forth a lot, once you turn, they could get a shot on you. You just don't want to stop moving. Now, it's very sensitive with the mouse, but you're going to want to get as far away as you can and shoot at them first, and continuously shoot at them, maybe try to stun them. Now, I am a scout, so I have it so that I randomly get a chance to stun them if I'm shooting. That helps out a lot. I haven't tried sniper out yet. I'm going with scout for obvious reasons. It seems a little more fun. What else? This game, I believe, was made by 2 guys. It was Wally and his brother or sister. They're German, I believe. If they're not, if you know what I mean, you can follow the Twitter, look on Picorama. Picorama has been having a DDoS recently, which means a lot of people, it was either a DDoS attack or a DDoS, which DDoS is just a lot of people from a lot of different sections of the world or just one spot all came in at one time and overloaded everything. That's why it's been unavailable recently. This game's been in the making for 2-3 years, maybe even more. I mean, it's been a great idea since the beginning. Since before, the minimap was like only 10 blocks. Like, see how it is up there now? That's like nothing. That's like bigger than the original. I mean, it was maybe the size of my head, and just a little around that was the original minimap, and there was just a couple things you could do. I mean, the game's always looked amazing. Now, I will have the character selection coming up now. Now, when you're hopping in here, you will come to the screen, and there is your old characters, and then there are new character. Go into here, move it around, back it up. Now here looks like Martin in the Littlewood. Yes, we've probably all seen him if you've really wanted to look up this game. There are a few types of races. There's the human, the elf, the dwarf, which is just ugly, the orc, the goblin, the lizard man, and the undead, and the frogman, which is around 7, 8. I lost count, wasn't really paying attention. Now for each one, there is a female gender. Mainly the humanoids, the more humanoids than others are. Okay, that's just weird. Are gonna look a lot more feminine. I mean, there's obviously an orc for you, and there's goblin, and yeah, you're getting what I'm saying. So there are 4 different classes. I did high there because I was just thinking. There's the warrior, which you start off as blunt weapon, which is very slow. You can be either two-handed, one-handed, or one-handed and a shield. Like, I guess that's two-handed as well, depending on your play style. Then there is a ranger, which you can be a scout or a sniper. I know there's a berserker warrior, but I haven't gone into those. Sorry, got a text. During the ranger, you can get a bow. For a ranger, you can get a bow, a crossbow, or a boomerang, depending on what you want to do. I think you can dual boomerang at a certain point. I just went with bow because I think that'd just be a lot cooler. Crossbow and bows are just cooler than boomerangs, honestly. Mage, I know water mage or fire mage. Water is OP at the moment, so go into that, kids, if you want to be very strong. You can do wands, staffs, and I don't know if there's a third. Oh yeah, there's rings. There's rings as well. And then there's rogues, which are two-handed. And that's really all I know about rogues. You can also be a ninja rogue with shuriken, so that's a cool idea. A simple amount of haircuts, probably more for human than any other, just because they're probably the first race they made. There's going to be less and less as it goes on. So as you can see, wide variety that you can go through. Dwarf, right there. See, there's only about 3 haircuts. I mean, not much to be expected from... Now, there's a lot on orc. I guess orc was a favorite. But there's, first few, there's going to be some. Like here, as you can see, there's not much you can really do. But, lizards don't really grow hair. I mean, you can pull off a nice... What is that? I don't even know. Is that really... Okay, whatever. Faces, as you can see. Skeleton, just really green, blue, and red eyes. So blue, green, red eyes. Yeah. Look at that mouth. Look at that sexy mouth. Female. Missing its jaw. That's hot. Or its jaw is just pushed under. That's hot. She's depressed. Don't talk to her. Hair colors, whatever. Type in your name. There we go. And you click create character. Now for creating a new world, there must be a seed. What it means must be a number. That doesn't mean like that. It means you must have a seed. So, you know, you have a name. Now, if you only type in a name, obviously nothing will come up. You might be confused why, you know, maybe I want a random generated. If you want a random generated, just take your knuckles and just take them, just plop it right there. There's a good random number. And DSADAS is our world. And you log in. Very, very fast game. Like no load time. And I guess I picked Rogue. Wow. Okay. And so, oh yeah, look at me. Look at me go. Got some wood already. First attack, second attack, I guess, would be the stun, I'd assume. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Okay, I guess a few last things before I call this an episode. Probably just some simple things you already knew. Each biome is the original you spawn on, which is the dark blue here. This is where I've traveled. Spawn right here, northeast town. As you move on, there are a lot of different biomes everywhere. I'm just gonna assume this is the border of my biome. Now I do not know for sure. This may just be how far that it's rendered out itself. You can just see the little dungeons along the way. Very vast. I mean, it's already started. Who knows? There might be actual quests like later on, but maybe not. Each biome, which is one of these, which is a different like landscaping. This is normal. Then this is like jungle. Spoilers, you've probably already seen this though. Hilly, sagging trees, and that's pretty much it. Crocodiles. No. But each biome has a town. Each town, as you progress, is stronger and stronger. There's better items. Probably pays a little more for your stuff, just probably because you're higher level. So your character is infinite with its levels. It will never reach a point. At this time, there's no limit. There may be in the future. I believe your pet is also infinite in leveling. You can pretty much go through here and level this like 300 if you want for each. I mean, it's in like you can play forever, and that really brings it down to a point where you gotta just say to yourself, no, you do not kill that parrot. You better not be carrying that parrot. I'm attacking the parrot. Okay. Well, there was some casualties here. It's not my fault. See, this is why I hate upgrading a bow. This is good. This is good to show you guys. Right here, I picked up a bow. And after upgrading my bow, it has, I think, hits 90 right now. It hits around 90. I'm a good shot. This right here, one power level higher, just got. It's already tempo. It's at 9.4. Now, the only reason I wouldn't use this is because it's not crit. And I'm basing mine off of crit. Because attack speed really doesn't matter to me right now. But let's say I was going off tempo. Tempo, which is attack speed, should add that. Crit is critical. HP is the health that gives you damage, how much average damage it does. Adapted just means I made it. Let's say I was going for tempo. That would mean I just wasted all these spirits on this bow, and now I'm changing it and getting a different type. And I just lost all that bow and all, sorry, I had to yawn there. All that bow, like ice and wind. Like that's kind of like upsetting. Like they should really have a bank system maybe where you could store things, because right now all you can do is hold a certain amount of things in your, I don't know what you want to call it, bag. So yeah, if I'm forgetting anything, I'll probably remember afterwards. And comment if you want if you have. It's getting late here. Sorry. If you have any specific questions, just comment. Anything you want, like it if it helped you. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe, whatever you want. See ya.